Now, as usual, let's take my Book of Dragon Shadows with me because this is going to be something that I forgot to say about, you know. Yeah, this was actually a very good idea. Thank you very much, Gabriel Hoffman, for this suggestion that I should do this because I completely saw this over my head. And this is actually very important. So please pay attention if you want to know these things about the signs. And this is not going to be 10, this is going to be this is going to be a bit more than 10 signs that you have a dragon by your side. There are a lot of signs that you are awakened, but there are also a lot of signs that when you have a dragon by your side, you can have these signs even before you are awakened, before the dragon has managed to awaken you. And this is indeed very important to know because there are a lot of people with a lot of doubt that don't know that they have a dragon by their side, or maybe that they refuse to say that they have a dragon by their side because sometimes they might don't want to see the signs that they have a dragon by their side. In the beginning of my path, I mean, yeah, one of these signs was really something that I know that there was indeed a dragon by my side. And even though I did not want to accept the fact that this was a thing, the dragon was indeed by my side, just like the dragon is by your side. And I want you to know, whenever I can feel your words, even I could feel your dragon because draconic energy is connected to each other. So yeah. So let me begin with this because this is actually a very old page. This is really something in the beginning of my Book of Dragon Shadows, and it's actually a bit old. It's from 2006 until 2009 that I wrote inside of this. So let's begin. Number 1, godlike intervention, nature. Godlike intervention, that means that you have this feeling of this godlike intervention that is just beside you. This is a complete different feeling than what you have before. What you have before is just you and you alone. You and you are by yourself. But godlike intervention slash nature, that is when once I came to realize that the energy, the force next to us by our side is indeed godlike. But with godlike, I don't mean a man in the clouds. I mean nature, the power of nature. Nature that is by your side, nature that is very close. Nature, for example, that is water or air or fire or the forces of nature. Because the dragon is the embodiment of the elements. You have to know that fire is not their only element that they can have. They can have more than one element that is very, very powerful. But the dragon is indeed very powerful with the elements. So there is one of the, or maybe even several elements by your side that you can feel very much presence with you. Even that it's influencing your energy, so that your energy inside of yourself will be very close and influenced by nature itself. And nature, humans don't want to see it, but nature in itself is godlike. And this godlike intervention that comes with you will eventually change you as well. And will you say everything there is to say about the elements of nature. So, different thoughts, different, yeah, this is very common when you have a dragon by your side. The thoughts that are not coming from you, the mind that is not coming from you. You will have a lot of things in your mind with a dragon by your side. The dragon is trying to reach out for you. He's trying to talk to you all the time. And when you do, it happens in inner ear. It happens sometimes in their own language, but they can speak in their own language. You will yet understand it because you will all receive it in your mind, in your thought. That is why it's also very important to separate what is your mind and what is the mind of the dragon by your side. Because a lot of people say, it's this what the dragon said, and I'm sure that it was not. I'm sure that it was themselves. But in the beginning, when you want to know that there is a dragon by your side, you can have very different thoughts than what you will have. It is so completely different than what you will have. The dragon by your side is a completely different being and also not human at all. So it will be very much different whenever the dragon is talking to you. So keep a close eye on this, because different thoughts, voices in your head, the voices in your head, listen to the voices in your head. A lot of people say don't listen to the voices. Yes, listen to the voices in your head. Please listen to them, because they will be completely different than the voices that you speak to yourself. Um, Different eyes. Yeah, that is also a third one. Yeah, that is a third. Different eyes. Different viewing the world with different eyes, because the dragon by your side will try, and in most cases will try to let you see through their eyes. Uh, this can cause that you will completely go out of your body, because the dragon might try to do this, to take you out of your body, and so that you will see through the eyes of theirs. And this can go in many directions inside of your dreams, but as well is just in during pure broad daylight. When this happens, it can be, and this is also the reason why I was such an becoming an empath and feeling others just like animals and humans. That you can go out of your body whenever your dragon is by your side. Your dragon might want to do this to take you out of your body. And this is also, whenever your dragon is trying to do this, let them do this. Don't be afraid of this, even if it's in your dream or in broad daylight or just in the middle of the day. Just let your dragon let you go out of your body, because you might want to see the world with different eyes, and maybe in different eyes you see yourself as a draconic entity. That is also what is a lot of dragon guardians' intention. The fourth is constant change. View on the world is also constantly changing. That is because your dragon also comes here, and their first intention, into my eyes, is that they want to touch you all the time. They want to touch. It's your guardian angel, but in fact, it's a dragon, and your dragon has a kind of a mission by your side, and this mission is to touch you all the time. And whenever they manage to do this all the time, every single time, it's a constant change, but in a change in what you really are. And this might cause a lot of confusion, because we are raised by our parents, we are raised by humans, but it also corrupted a bit of our draconic energy. When your dragon is by your side, it will be a constant change whenever your dragon is trying to touch you. Whenever your dragon is trying to touch you, you might also, and that is also these different eyes, you might see the world with different eyes, with draconic eyes, with the, the eyes of someone, or a spirit that is pure wisdom. And this is something that is also, I suggest to you, let it in. All the wisdom that you receive, it might come from the dragon by your side, that is actually your teacher. So this constant change is also something that you need to remind yourself. This is because your dragon always wants to touch you, but not on your. You might even feel this physically on your body, that your dragon is trying to touch you, but in fact they try to manage to touch it, to touch your spirit, your draconic spirit that is in fact asleep. And your dragon knows very well where your spirit is, so they want to touch it. So let them touch your spirit. Don't be afraid of change. Whoa, that was the one that was the one. Yeah, number 5, feeling of joy, but also confusing joy. Confusing joy, yeah. I was so much excited once I came to realize all of this, the dragon by my side and all, but I accepted the dragon by my side. And that, whenever I know that there was a dragon by my side, I dropped everything, and it was indeed a feeling of extreme joy. And this is also a feeling of acceptance, the same thing. This was indeed very much confusing. Is there indeed a dragon by my side? Yes, there is a dragon by your side. And oh my god, there is a dragon by my side. It's like, wow. So all of this time, all of these touchings, all of these changes, it's because I have a dragon by my side. I didn't even know about the dragon gods back then. I was already so glad and so happy that there was indeed a dragon by my side. And the fact that you are so joyed, that you feel the joy, means that you are indeed home where the dragon is. This is what actually you want. This is the feeling that you want, the feeling of joy whenever there is a dragon by your side. This might also compared to me, this might also be confusing. This entire path can be confusing, even when there is a dragon by your side. This is all going to be confusing because the dragon will change so many things, and this feeling of joy, but also confusing, is because we live in this world for so long. We live in this world as a human being so long. Whenever there is a dragon by your side and they want to open everything up, it's going to be confusing. It's going to be confusing, but you know all of this time, somewhere, that it's the dragon. And it's also the feeling of joy that might surround you. The feeling of joy and confusing. Of course, at the same time. And this is the feeling that I had a lot. This feeling was indeed confusing me a lot. So much so that I was so like, well, everyone, look at my dragon. Where? Where is your dragon? You are full of Yeah, no, look at my dragon. The dragon is by my side. Look at him. I mean, no, that was so confusing. It was so confusing that I even forget that they didn't see my dragon. Your dragon cannot be seen by anyone, so it doesn't make sense to say, "Oh, the dragon is by my side." Humans, yeah, that is also something that can happen on your path. That is also most of the time with your awakening that it comes. That is the feeling of disappointment, but not in the dragon, but in humans. But that is a completely different thing, of course. That is more like the feelings that you have when you are awakening. For example, number 6, draconic behavior. Yeah, also one a good one. Yeah. I'm glad I wrote this down. Draconic behavior. In my job, I was at work. And there were a lot of people talking to each other, and I was just working, just minding my own business. And I was just from out of nowhere, and I felt this touch of the dragon. I was like crawling as the dragon. I felt this touch, like I said, when the dragon touches you. But this was like a crawling thing, and I couldn't stop myself. I could even understand the dragon language at that moment. That I was like, but I was not doing anything human. I was just like wanted to walk very fast, to run very fast, and just these feelings that was just came over me was just not human. This draconic behavior that I had. And as well as mood swings. These mood swings in draconic behavior can be very, very strong, but also something that you cannot hold yourself into. And that is also the reason why your dragon is constantly trying to touch you. And whenever they are doing it, something opens up, especially when you allow them to. And I allow them all the time. But this was in the middle of my job where people stood around me, and I was like really doing like draconic energy that was flowing over me, and I couldn't handle it. This behavior that I had was pure draconic. I could understand what this was draconic. This was something that came over me, couldn't stop it. This growl, but this roar, and this draconic, speaking in draconic tongue. As that was in the middle of it, I was speaking to these humans around me in a draconic tongue. I didn't even know that this existed. But then I learned this from my dragon by my side, that I was learning the draconic, or the tongue of the dragon. Whenever you are speaking in strange for in strange languages that no one heard of or thinking of it. It means that your dragon by your side has touched you and tried to teach you the ways of speaking in dragon tongues. 7, yeah, also good. Yeah, my goodness, I really was informed that day. Number 7, strange dreams. Vivid dreams. Yeah, that is something that can happen to this day. And this is in these dreams and in these visions that you can have and these lifelike dreams. It can be that you can see your draconic, your dragon guardian by your side, the dragon by your side. You can see your dragon by your side as well, and that is it can happen that the dragon by your side can be seen for the very first time in your dreams. And that is also what they're trying to do. They try to invade your dreams. You know what your dragon by your side is trying to do is to get your attention. Your attention is what they want, and that is their entire point of it. Once you get there, they get your attention, then the lessons begin. And that is sometimes what a dragon cannot do. Sometimes they cannot manage to go through because you don't give them enough energy. You know, when you want the dragon by your side, the dragon cannot come here without you. They need your energy. They need to push the gate from this side so that they can come through. So if you want the dragon by your side, then help them so much, you know. And in these dreams they try to infiltrate inside of these dreams. If your dreams are strong enough, if your mind is strong enough, your dragon might infiltrate your dreams, and they might try to even not even seem it like a dream, but like I stand here before you. It is going to be very lifelike whenever the dragon wants to infiltrate inside of your dreams, and you will remember it. You will remember every single part of it, and remember it because this is going to be the dragon by your side that is going to do this. Dragons are masters in manipulations, so this as well is a part of dragon magic. Dragon witchcraft even, that your dragon is trying to use and to go inside of your dreams so that they can finally have your attention. Number 8, the feeling of protection. Oh, I feel protected all the time with the dragon. When my dragon is close, I know that I feel very much protected. You know, in other words, your dragon is in fact your guardian angel, but not the angels like humans see it. Everyone has a guardian angel by their side. Even animals have guardian angels by their side. They are the guide to where they belong, inside of where they belong, of course, inside of the gates where they belong. And you belong inside of the gate of the dragon. I know this very much, that you belong, if you all have all of these, of course, if you have all of these feelings for the dragon, I know that you belong in the gate of the dragon. But in doing so, you need to follow your dragon as well in every instruction, because feeling of protection is because your dragon is your guardian angel, your guardian dragon in this case. Not all angels have a human face. In our case, the dragon. It's the dragon. It's the guardian dragon, not a guardian angel, but the guardian dragon. Feeling of protection can be very, very intense. Powerful senses now. Number 9, powerful senses. Your senses might increase a lot. I mean, that is also what dragons are. This is because your dragon, that is also, again, something because your dragon is trying to touch you all the time. Your senses might be much more powerful and much more, it's, how shall I say this? Your senses might be much more, feelable. You, much more powerful, much more opened, awakened even. Your senses is going to be much more, with the dragon by your side, that of the dragon. Your senses feel a lot of things, you know, and that is also when you can feel another draconic energy by someone else's side, that you can feel the dragon by their side, but also the senses of other spirits by other people's side, and also the senses where, I mean, what kind of an element that is closest to you, what is your power in fact. That is also the senses that you can have when you have a dragon by your side. You know, your dragon by your side is a teacher in everything, and they try to have your awakening. They are the cause of your awakening. They are the cause of everything, trying to touch your soul, trying to touch your spirit, not your human spirit but your draconic spirit, in order to awaken them. Whenever this happens, just listen to your dragon by your side. Ah, number 10. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I'm reading all of this. This is like, oh, yes, of course. Number 10. Hearing your name all the time. Yeah, hearing your dragon is trying to learn your name. Whenever they know your name, your human name, they might want to say it over and over and over again. Even on the street, even at night, you might hear your name all the time. I mean, yeah, I mean Tim Heijen, for example, that's my name. I heard that name all the time, but no one was saying it. It was actually a draconic voice that was saying it. My dragon was constantly saying Tim Heijen. And that is also when I learned Tim Heijen, Tim, not Heijen, but Tim actually means the son of Tiamat. That is also the secrets that your dragon might want to say to you. The secrets of the dragon that they want to say to you in your ear. That is so beautiful, but I didn't know this, of course, after 10 years on the dragon's path. That is how difficult it can be to understand your dragon. Yeah, hearing your name all the time. So pay attention to this. Pay attention because your guardian might say your name all the time, and not only the name that you have for humans, but also the name that you have as a dragon. So you might want to pay attention for this. Hear the name that you have. It doesn't need to be your human name, and you will understand and remember the name that you have as a dragon spirit. Number 11. Oh yeah, because I have a cat. Cats can see them. Sometimes, most of the cats can see them. I came to see this whenever I have a cat, and this cat could see my dragon. Plain and simple. My cat was following my dragon all the time wherever they go. It's like, what is your cat seeing above your head or by your side? That is that is indeed that they can see your dragon. They can see your spirit. They can not only see your dragon, but all of the spirits that is by your side. But they can see your dragon. You have to pay attention. If you have a cat, cat's eye can see the dragon, can see your dragon. So pay attention to this if you have a cat. Knowing the things that can't be known, that is a bit the same like hearing these voices. Your dragon might share a lot of secrets, like I said. And the thing is not, it's not going to be in sound, but it's going to be in inner ear. Whenever your dragon is saying something, the things that they can say, you cannot know all of these things. They have so much knowledge, and they want to share the knowledge with you. So your dragon might want to share draconic thoughts and minds and things that cannot be known, like for example, the dragon by my side explained to me the gates, explained to me how it's all going to, how everything works, how about the gods, how about everything, how about your own draconic energy, all of the information that you can have, it's by the dragon by your side. You only need to listen, you only need to pay attention. And you are, of course, as a 13th, signs indicate your dragon, the signs in nature, but also in your daily life. For example, the signs, your dragon might want to put your head to that side so that you can see, there is something that indicates that you have indeed a dragon by your side. That is because your dragon, with all of their energy, they might want to turn your head when you need to look at that side, when you need to look there, or your dragon guides you in directions wherever it indicates that you have indeed a dragon by your side. They do everything to get your attention, but as well as they can guide you to show you that they are there. These are 13 signs that I wrote down that you have indeed a dragon by your side. It's a lot of change when you have a dragon by your side. They will work all the time to get your attention, but also to change you. So pay attention to this, because a lot of people on the dragon's path, a lot of human beings on the dragon's path who have a draconic soul, they don't want to admit that they have a dragon by their side. But I can feel your dragon so much. But it's not me that has to pay attention to your dragon. It is you that has to do this. These are actually the 13 things that happen to me. A lot of things can happen or don't happen with you. Like I said, every path is different, so some things can also be different. But I think that these 13 sides that you have a dragon by your side can be something that you might write down as well, might think about when your dragon is very close. Your dragon is here and they will do everything to get your attention. So sometimes they need your cooperation with this. So I suggest accept your dragon, accept who you are. That is the only thing that you need to do to know that there is a dragon by your side. And let all of these signs, let everything come true. Let listen to everything, listen to the signs, listen to your own signs, listen to nature even, listen to the spirits, your own feelings, your dreams, your behavior, your joy, your confusing moments, hearing your name all the time, powerful senses. I mean, all of the signs are there. You just need to accept it. You just need to face it. Your dragon is your guardian angel. Your dragon can be by your side all of this time, but now they have managed to finally touch you and awaken you. Whenever this happens, this is going to be something that you can feel. Oh, this was a long one, don't you think? I mean, but this was also a very important one. Once again, thanks you, Gabriel Hoffman, for the idea, because this is actually a page of my book of Dragon Shadows that was way back in my book. This was a long one, but this is a very important one, to know that there is a dragon by your side. So, my brothers and sisters, see the dragon by your side. I know that there is a dragon by your side. Like I said, you are born with a dragon. You are born with a gift. Notice them. Please notice them. And so, my brothers and sisters, be blessed.